Good afternoon, everyone. I am Fatima Rachel Permejo, your OLC for the disciplines and ideas in the applied social sciences. So last week, we have tackled the professionals and practitioners in the counseling method. So today we will be talking about lesson 4, the clientele and audiences of counseling. So we see the clientele and audiences, ito yung mga nag-benefit sa counseling method. So before we proceed, discuss muna siya yung objective. Objectives are defining the importance of clientele and audiences in counseling and discuss and explain the characteristics and needs of various types of clientele and audiences. So what's the meaning of clientele and audiences of counseling? Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, it is the beneficiary of the counseling method. So this is also the individuals and groups of people who receive service from various counseling professions. They vary in needs and context for the avail of counseling services. So the clientele and audiences are normal people, okay, normal and doesn't have any mental health problem. So typically, this clientele and audiences seek assistance or guidance. Let's say, for example, to cope up for a certain crisis, for they have suffered some violences, for marital sex, a broken family. So, kadalasan, doon naman sa mga teenagers, they seek assistance of the guidance counselor to assist them in their academics. Okay, so yun yung um, tulong na ibinibigay ng counselors sa clients and audiences. But those counselors varies also because the problems of the clientele or the counselees are with variations also. Nag-vary din siya. Like for example, if ang mag-asawa ay nagkakaroon ng problema, syempre dapat lumapit sila sa isang marriage counselor. Hindi naman sila pwede lumapit sa isang guidance counselor. Kasi ibang mechanism for guidance counselor because they are particular or the guidance counselor is very particular with students. Okay, so again, in a particular counselor, meron silang particular na clientele na inasikaso and may binibigay silang particular and specified solution o guidance dun sa specific clientele na iyon. Okay. So these are the different types of counseling. Okay, so syempre, gamit na gamit ay individualized counseling. Refers to only one person who needs guidance and counseling. For group counseling, this refers to a group of person who needs guidance and counseling. And for community counseling, this refers to a total group of people who needs guidance and counseling. So, ang keyword, ito, only one. Ito, group of person. Ito, total group of people. So, for the individual counseling, there are many individuals who cannot cope up with certain situations like for example, resignation, or natanggal sila sa trabaho, or nagkaroon sila ng abuse to drugs or alcoholism. So those situations in their lives may may cause certain problems na nag-exist sa kanilang mga sarili. Okay, and probably kaya sila lumalapit sa mga counselors is to help them na makasurvive despite ng mga naging sitwasyon nila sa buhay. Isa din sa mga nagiging rason kung bakit maraming tao ang mas nag-cater ng o mas pinipili ang individualized counseling because one-on-one siya eh. One-on-one, face-to-face with the counselor. Okay. For the group counseling naman, since group yan, ay yung mga nag-exist na problema among the groups on how they will work together, on how to mend small conflicts inside the group. Okay? So yung mga ginagawa naman inside the group counseling. Whereas to community counseling, ito yung pagtulong naman do sa mga tao na nakaranas ng mga insurgencies, mga typhoon and calamities, yung mga natural disasters. So, expected that those people who suffer from different calamities are being traumatized. Trauma na sila. Like for example, the Marawi siege, yung sinasabi natin Marawi siege. And kahit sabihin natin na wala tayo na sa sitwasyon, alam natin kung gaano yung naka-apekto sa mga Muslim brothers natin. Sabi nga, may iba doon na ayaw pang bumalik kasi natatakot sila na magkaroon ulit ng digmaan doon sa loob ng Marawi. Okay, so mamaya may papakita ko sa inyo yung picture at sabi ko nga, kahit wala tayo doon sa sitwasyon nila, talagang kahit sino matutrauma doon sa itsura pa lang ng Marawi. Okay, so ang nagiging trabaho ng counselor dito is help them na makamove on doon sa naranasan nilang situation. Okay, there are times that they guide the people in the community to encourage yung pagkakaroon ng mga livelihood programs instead na mag-aantay na magbukas ng mga negosyo. Okay. So these are the different characteristics naman of various types of clientele and audiences. Okay, so tingnan natin yung iba't ibang characteristics. For the individualist counseling, the assistance is given to the individual one-on-one, face-to-face. Okay. Then, one session to an individual formally in a counseling office. So, syempre ginagawa siya sa isang opisina kung saan kayong dalawa lang ng counseling mo ang mag-uusap. Okay. The number 3, it's a series of counseling activities covering a period of months or years depending upon each case. So, sinabi ko nga sa inyo na ang isang counseling ay magiging successful if there's a change of behavior ng isang counseling. Okay, so it will take months, it will take years. Be patient na lang doon sa magiging outcome kasi hindi naman porket binigyan mo ng guidance sa iyong counseling, then you expect it na magbago na siya by the following day, diba? So it will took months, pinakamahaba siguro yung years para makita mo yung magiging outcome ng counseling na ginawa niyo ng iyong counseling. Okay. For groups and organizations naman, discuss problems common to the group and organizations and to develop awareness that problems are also shared by others. Like for example, in a certain team, sabihin na natin na sa call center yan, di ba? Sa mga call center, may mga team. And that certain team o yung mga individuals sa loob ng grupo na yun, they will share their problems. And how will they overcome those problems? Okay? Pwede rin na ang isang leader ng isang grupo ay magkakaroon ng mga certain solutions to that problem and malay mo o malay ng mga malay ng mga individuals na yun maging kapakikinabang yung solusyon na yun na sinasabi ng kanilang leader, maging applicable yung sa kanila. Like for example, how to handle irate customers, di ba? Yung paano yung pag-handle yung mga tardiness, yan, yung mga ganyang bagay. Enable each individual to understand how others have met and solve the same problems that confronts him. Okay, so sa isang grupo, may pare-parehas na problema yan, how to resolve those, okay, on how to manage, how to handle those problems. 3, broaden the horizons of pupils, ito ay sa classroom setup, with reference to occupations available to them. If you handle graduating students, you may mag-layout ka ng mga certain alternatives to courses na suitable for them. Or kaya kung yan ay mga students na graduate pero sila ay college student na, okay? Yung mga trabaho naman na dapat sa kanila for after nilang gumraduate sa college. Okay. Group approach should have motives, purposes, and points of view that are the same as or similar to those of individual counseling. So, syempre, sa isang grupo, kailangan pag nagka-counseling kayo, alam niyo kung saan patutungo yan. Alam niyo yung pinaka-motibo, alam niyo yung pinaka-goal. The number 5, group approach should be regarded as supplement to counseling, not a substitute for it. Okay. For communities naman, since ito yung pinaka-broad kasi sa tatlong counseling na nabanggit ko, A, discuss problems in the community and to develop positive outcome. Okay. The number 2, organize in the community the counseling processes and procedures as the needs of various types of clientele and audiences. The number three is to establish in the community the harmonious relationship as the established counseling process. Okay, when it comes to community kasi, since sabi nga natin, it's totality ng mga tao dun sa loob ng community na nakaranas ng mga parehas na sitwasyon, like yung maraming siege. Mahirap para sa isang counselor na ma-unify sila. Okay? And para ma-encourage sila na magkipag-cooperate sa loob ng community, syempre you have to encourage them na hindi na mauulit yung naging problema noon or kailangan maging positive lang siya sa buhay niya. Okay. So these are the few pa lang naman po na nangyari sa buong Pilipinas that na nakaiwan ng baka sa ibang mga tao. Okay, kumbaga may mga namatayan dito, lalo sa Marawi Siege. Okay, so tingnan yung yung pinaka-structure. Kung bakit yung mga tao takot bumalik. Sa ngayon, sinabi na yung mga structure dyan sa Marawi ay gradually na ipinatatayo na by the help of the government, of the LGU, and by the foreigners. Okay? So, ang nagiging papel na lang dito ng mga counselor at ng mga professionals is i-encourage yung mga tao na mamuhay ng payapa at mamuhay ng normal. Okay? Kasi minsan daw sa gabi, yung ibang tao din na nakatulog dahil sa putukan o sa mga bomba na narinig nila. So, para nagpa-flashback kasi sa kanila. Okay. So, Ondoy, ayan, marami namatay dito sa Ondoy. So, kahit nga yung bahay namin ng mga panahon na inabutan, kahit di naman, ever since di kami naabutan ng bahay. Okay, so, yan. And these children, that is called the child delinquency. Okay, mga juvenile delinquency. Okay, so yung mga children na gumagawa ng kalokohan sa labas ng bahay. Yeah. So, they really need counseling. Okay? Kasi ito yung mga sitwasyon kung saan nangangailangan ng guidance, and kung ikaw ay isang taong naapektuhan, diba? You need to cope up with this kind of situations. The needs of various types of clienteling audiences. So tingnan natin yung mga different counselors in different fields and yung needs na binibigay nila doon sa mga various clientele na meron. So let's start with the school counselor. So school counselor, meron siyang kliyente na estudyante. Okay, so ano ang nagiging trabaho ng school counselor? They give the students na mga personal resolutions sa conflicts or stressful situations. Okay, so sinasabi na kung tayo nga ngayon ay nasa work from home, di ba? Majority of the people nowadays suffer stress, suffer depression, suffer anxiety. So ang hirap mag-cope up. So ang mga tao ay lumalapit sa mga counselors. But then there's a wrong notion nga, sabi ko nga sa inyo, that yung ibang tao ayaw lumapit kasi iniisip agad na baliw agad yung tao na humingi ng tulong ngayon. Sa school, kapag ang bata ay lumapit sa isang school counselor, alam natin na may problema. Okay. And based on my experience, most of the problems are broken family. So sabi nga natin, paano matutulungan ng bata kung mismo sa bahay pa lang may problema na? So the second parent is the teacher and the school counselor. So they establish the bridge between the parents and the children, okay, or the students. Kasi makaka-apekto ng malaki sa growth o sa development ng mga estudyante yung hindi pagkakaintindihan sa loob ng pamilya. Talagang makaka-apekto yan. Kaya ang mga bata kadalasan sa school gumagawa ng kalokohan kasi yun yung naging outlet nila. At kapag may gap between the parent and the children, ang hirap niyang i-mend ng ganun-ganon. So, that depends on the parents and that depends also on the students kung magkakaayos sila. Okay. So, ang gagawin ng school counselor or ng home advisor, magme-mention ng wall o gagawa siya ng bridge para makapag-usap yung dalawang parties. Okay, next for job hunting coach. Okay, so sa job hunting coach, yung tinutulungan niya yung mga job seeker. So, basically, pagka isang applicant ay na-reject, di ba? Parang meron siyang meron takot na hindi na ako mag-apply kasi baka mamaya ma-reject ulit ako. Baka hindi ako matanggap. Okay. So the job hunting coach helps the job seekers, okay, who needs to get employment that is suitable to them. Bukod dun sa pagtingin sa employment na bagay doon sa job seeker, tinutulungan din yung job seeker na mag-provide ng maayos na CV, curriculum vitae, kung tawagin, o resume. He also helps the job seekers to provide proper gesture and posture during interviews, also on how to answer the interview questions. Okay. So yun ginagawa ng mga job hunting coach. Okay. Conflict management provider naman. So tinutulungan niyo yung mga individuals na takaw-away. Okay, mga takaw-away. So people who need to manage conflict constructively, kasi sinasabi nga natin that conflicts are not easy to avoid. Okay, lalo kung takaw-away ka. So, si conflict management provider ay tinutulungan o tinuturuan niya ang isang individual to handle his personality well, on how to handle the arguments objectively, okay, and properly. Okay. Worst scenario kasi kadalasan, syempre, pag hindi mo kaya i-handle yung sarili mo, magkakaroon talaga ng gulo. Okay. Human resource personnel sa mga companies, sa mga trabahador, attends to employees' needs like social services, kung naibibigay yung contribution sa pag-ibig, sa PNL, sa SSS, compensation, yung 13th month pay, yung tamang pasahod, overtime pay, conflict resolution. Yan, kung may gulo sa loob ng inyong opisina, may isang kasamahan ka na tagapagmana ng kumpanya, di ba? Yung laging success, ganyan, and needs. They are designed to support our safety. Yun naman talaga trabaho ng human resource personnel. Okay, to assure the employees that their workplace is kumbaga secured, okay, secured at magiging happy yung mga empleyado. So for the marriage counselor, ang kanilang clientele naman yung mga couples. Then couples and children who need to deal with various stresses and issues that threaten their unity and peaceful coexistences. So kung sa mga panahon na to ay kasal na kayo, okay, at hindi magandang pundasyon ninyo, kung kayo ay nagligawan lamang sa FB at nagkaroon kayo ng kasal, malamang sa malamang pag nag-away kayo, hiwalayan agad yan. Kasi hindi magandang pundasyon. Tanongin yung lolo't lola nyo, magandang pundasyon yan. So what I'm talking about is, yung mga millennial nowadays kasi, yung mga millennials, gaya natin, okay, so parang ang mindset kasi natin kapag may problema, tinatakbuhan eh. Iwalay na. Sige, mag-iwalay na lang tayo. Ganito ganyan. Dapat nagiging mindful yung couples when it comes to their decisions, lalo kung involved ay mga bata na. Okay, so paano masasabi ng isang marriage counselor kung ang isang bagay o isang desisyon ng mag-asawa ay tama? Okay, kung i-resolve yung problema at kayang solbahin ng mag-asawa, goods yun. Okay? Lalo, yung sa ginagawa sa couples for Christ. Okay? So, yung mga bagay na na small arguments lang naman na hindi na kailangan humantong sa iwalayan, kaya pang i-resolve yan. However, may mga cases na dumarating talaga sa punto ng hiwalayan. And the marriage counselor agreed with that kadalasan. Why? Kapag may mga cases like abuse, violences, diba? Yung talagang gusto na kumawala ng isa sa mag-asawa dahil sa mga nararanasan nilang physical violences. So, they need to part ways. Okay? At ang ginagawa ng marriage counselor is to suggest proper separation, yung legal separation, like annulment on divorce. Okay. For the rehabilitation counselor, the drug dependence naman. So the drug dependents need to overcome their problems or mitigate negative effects of drug abuse. So, nagiging problema kasi when it comes to drug dependence, yung nagiging stigma na mga drug dependents ay addict, hindi na makakarap ng magandang trabaho yan. So, the rehabilitation counselor would be a very big help to those drug dependents na ma-encourage na maging positive sa buhay rather than thinking na nagiging stigma ngayon, hindi pagkakaroon ng magandang trabaho or yung tingin ng iba ay addict sila. The bereavement counselor, okay, bereavement counselor, tumutulong naman ito sa mga namatayan. Okay, yung mga nawalan. So, people who need to be helped to go through loss such as death to the family and prevent depression. So, hindi madali ang mamatayan. Hindi madali ang mamatayan. So, ang pinaka-role ng counselor is hindi mag-worsen yung depression na nararanasan ng taong mamatayan. Okay? Hindi siya mag-commit ng suicide, okay? Or i-shift yung magkaroon ng shifting ng interest yung tao na namatayan. Okay, for example, if hobbies niya ay cooking, para lang ma-shift yung utak niya na hindi niya isipin yung namatay. Okay? Kailangan niya magkaroon ng mga hobbies na interests. Okay. So that's all for lesson 4. So that's the clientele and audiences for counseling. So there are questions. Pwede na po kayo magtanong.